when it really started, are now tired, old.
Let's go. I hope you guys are having a great day. We are live listening to Dan Pena right now, going over today, as I do at the end of the day, and then setting my plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. It's Thursday. I know that's towards the end of the week, but there's some great meetings that I get to participate on Thursdays, which as you guys stay live, you're going to see maybe what those meetings are. So again, I hope you guys are having a good one. Let's make it happen. Let's not feel bad for ourselves and just understand that we are greatness and try to learn what we can do better on a daily basis. So that being said, again, this is Dan Pena. I'm about to be doing some Adobe Premiere editing for one of my clients regarding just a great retreat video, sending so much good energy. You guys have been following the last couple times. If you've looked back at these videos, I know at this moment really haven't even promoted this channel. I've showed one person, or actually two, my girlfriend and one of my good brothers. So that being said, this is going to be an organic mission. You seek and you shall find. Bye for now. Well.
Forget about it. The markets are too thin. But virtually you can take a yellow page. They don't have yellow pages anymore, do they? You can throw a yellow page on the ground and let the wind blow the pages. Stop there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I mean, virtually almost anything except those industries I just mentioned. In those industries, and when you think about it, which you probably don't, but most of the big companies, General Motors is a roll-up consolidation play. Most of the airlines are roll-up consolidation plays. Consolidation meaning buying up small airlines to make a big airline. IBM, which used to be called International Business Machines, is a roll-up consolidation play. The banks, financial tech is huge, financial technology, which is part of kind of an offshoot cybersecurity. But artificial intelligence in 20, 30, 40, 50 years, the audience is going to be you. It's going to be cyborgs. I'm going to still be doing this for 40, 50 years now. So I'm looking forward to that because then I don't have to explain so much. But the one thing that, and there's a few guys around like me in the world, not many, to this day, they have not figured out, coders, how to write an algorithm for experience. So I have 50 years of experience and thousands of transactions hasn't been able to be duplicated with an algorithm. I'm the only person out there that has done with kids like you, deals in the millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions, tens of billions, and hundreds of billions. From teenage multimillionaires, which you're probably tired of hearing about Josh by now, to the largest transaction recorded in history, $500 million INCs. Neon, city of the future of Saudi Arabia. If anybody speaks Arabic in the audience, not likely, but if you're speaking Arabic or you're willing to learn Arabic, Monday, buy a one-way ticket to the kingdom, Saudi Arabia, never return. There's going to be at least 1 million billionaires made in Neon, city of the next century. 1 million billionaires. Leave your wife, your children, you're pregnant, pregnant wife for you. And just send them some money back. If you speak French, you go to Haiti. If you speak Portuguese, you go to Brazil. There's no place, nobody in this fucking room is going to go to Brazil and learn Portuguese.
Opportunity.
Yes, sir.
We have a few more minutes left. I think we have to explain something more about the $50 billion man becomes the $775 billion man. People don't understand because they ask me, did Dan make $775 billion himself? Well, no. Can you explain that?
I have kids, mentees, like him, that have created $775 billion since 1993 in transactions, buying and selling companies, taking companies public. Let's say this young man, this guy here, the light's shining off the bald head, he goes out and he follows QA, and I get an email from him, which happens all the time, Dan, I just quoted my company on the verse for 500 million euros. Your children, you're pregnant, which you're probably tired of hearing about Josh by now, to the largest transaction recorded in the street, $500 billion, I'm in tears. Neom, city of the future in Saudi Arabia. If anybody speaks Arabic in the audience, it's not likely, but if you speak Arabic or you're willing to learn Arabic, Monday, by a one-way ticket to the kingdom, Saudi Arabia, there's going to be at least 1 million billionaires made in Neom, city of the next century. 1 million billionaires. Leave your wife, your children, you're pregnant, pregnant wife, you. And just send them the money back. If you speak French, you go to Haiti. If you speak Portuguese, you go to Brazil. There's still places, but nobody in this fucking room is going to go to Brazil and learn Portuguese.
Opportunity.
Yes, sir.
We have a few more minutes left. I think we have to explain something more about the $50 billion man becomes the $775 billion man. People don't understand because they ask me, did Dan make $775 billion himself? Well, no. Can you explain that?
I have kids, mentees, like him, that have created $775 billion since 1993 in transactions, buying and selling companies, taking companies public.
Neom. This is interesting.
Let's say this young man, this guy here, the light's shining off the bald head, he goes out and he follows QA, and I get an email from him, which happens all the time, Dan, I just quoted my company on the verse for 500
Saudi
million
Arabia.
euros on the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. And you're right, I didn't put any money. That's 500 million. Well, I have 775 billion. Although, yeah, a guy came to December in 2004. I got a letter from him maybe 6 months ago. A certified bank statement signed by the chairman of the bank, HSBC Bank, verifying this young man had 841 million cash in the bank.
Neom is a planned cross-border city in the Tabuk province of northwest Saudi Arabia. It is planned to incorporate smart city technology and also function as a tourist destination. The site is near the Red Sea and the borders of Saudi Arabia shares with Egypt and Jordan. However, Saudi Arabia has no border with Egypt. It will cover a total of 26,500 kilometers and will extend 460 kilometers along the coast of the Red Sea. Saudi Arabia aims to complete the first section of Neom by 2025. The project has an estimated cost of $500 billion. Saudi Arabia aims to raise $300 billion through an IPO state-owned oil company, Saudi Aramco. This IPO was initially planned for the second half of 2018, but Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman stated in October 2018 that the IPO will be delayed until late 2020, early 2021. The offering might, however, be in early 2020. On January 29, 2019, Saudi Arabia has announced setting up a closed joint stock company named Neom with $500 billion. The aim of this company, that wholly owned by the public investment fund, the Sovereign Wealth Fund, is to develop the economic zone of Neom. The project is planned to be totally powered by renewable energy sources. Nadmin Nadmi Al-Nizar is the CEO of Neom Joint Stock Company. Very interesting. Um, The province of Tabuk. Let's see if I can. Tabuk, Saudi Arabia. So I did a advertisement, the Law of Attraction, New Thought, Think and Grow Rich, or Gary Vaynerchuk, giving me a potential reach of 6,700 people. Over the next 30 days, I'd like to spend $1 a day. I'm going to do one day for $10. Alrighty. That's fantastic.
In 2004, I got a letter from maybe 6 months ago, a certified bank statement signed by the chairman of the bank, HSBC Bank, verifying this young man had 841 million cash in the bank. So I assume he made some other money, although we only got the report. So all my numbers are verified, they're on stock exchange, bank statements, certified net worth statement. 775, and we're gonna compensate it on March, not too in the future.
Do you invest in stocks or Bitcoins or whatever?
No,
Why not?
Sally and I have been in cash for 20 years, because I don't know how the other guys do it. If I have an investment portfolio, I'm gonna worry about my investment portfolio before I'm worried about your business. So we got into cash about 20 years ago. We own no assets outside the council. And I own the council, the trust council. And because I devote, when I decided to coach in 1993, I decided to devote 100% of my time to you kids. And then that's what we've done. Although Sally just bought some Berkshire Hathaway. So we want to go to the annual, what do you call it? The stockholders annual meeting. But we missed it this year. But we do want to go to that. We just bought that in the last year. But we have no investments. Everything's cash. None.
Why no Bitcoins, why no cryptocurrency?
Well, Bitcoin, I called the top of the market in December 2017 when it was $19,600. I said, if you have Bitcoin, sell half, keep half. This is the top. Nobody listened. If you knew really blinded, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night.
We must take action. We don't need to have it all planned. Just Oh, that feels so good. Getting back in the habit of praying more. I'm telling you, just kindling our relationship with who we are. It's beautiful. Feels so good to pray again. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Just made a post on Instagram, giving respect for the brand, committing to live streaming daily. Something we're working on, man. Feels good. Feels really good. Just be real. I don't know, motherfucking. Others watching this in the future. It's that office chair, bro. Stop making excuses. We can make it happen. We all have greatness in us. Like, truly. It takes a while to identify it, find it, but we do. White and black is kind of dope. I like that. I can't believe we're almost done with day 25. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Ooh. Very interesting. Doesn't automatically save. Hmm. Cool. Alrighty. So, got my posting done. Health, happiness, spirit, good to go. That's awesome.
Would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night.
Conclusion. Stop scrolling on social this morning. Good morning, y'all. Happy another day. Let's make a great day. Go crush it today. What is going on? Hope you guys are screwed up. What is going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day. It was truly a blessed day. It's halfway. So, I'm very grateful. Get ready for the run. Let's get it. Just a little bit. Make it happen. Get it. Let's go. Woo. So proud of her. She's amazing. There's a part where Casey slows down. Cool. Trying something new. Smoothing that out a little bit. There we go. All right, let's start slow though. That's a lot. Saved.
welcome you to Mexico. Look at
She's super.
that.
She's cute in the clip. Where's an end? There's. It's just a brief. Let's click it for a second. Let's see. I know, I'm jumping right into it. I can't help it. I know I'm going to be working on it since I'm on that.
One, go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I like it.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. 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 If you're on the outside right now and you're thinking about doing it, just understand that this is probably the best opportunity that you have to do what you love full time. Transcending into a completely new space of thinking who truly care about each other's success.
Living for a living, in my opinion, is what everybody should do.
So if there's a way for me to, I need to find a way. Cool. That's gonna be so dope.
just went one by one and we sat in groups and talked about our
group. We've just really been able to get to know people.
and individuals helps put you in a and I am a
Meeting leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime. And that's what they're going to last. It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting the leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
comfortable being around these people and understanding that you're not alone in this and just have such a great time by the pool. Like, it offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle. It's a really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. And I am a Gavin. My name is Anthony Kirkhart, and I am a market life. It was amazing how many people burning clean water. All right. Hi, I'm Matt Ward.
And I'm Lee Ward, and we are Market.
We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, a beautiful place. It's very hot, very beautiful. The jungle is super lush. We've been ATVing, snorkeling in cenotes. It's a cave, it's like an underground cave. It's unbelievable.
That fucking worked out goddamn great. What? What are the odds? Maybe I lined that up. I didn't even know it, man.
Like-minded people, meeting the leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime. It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting the leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle. It's a really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space to be able to build. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico. Has in this space to be able to build this space to be able to build. Nobody has in this space to be able to build. Space to be able to build to be able to build. We are right outside of. We are right. Um, we are right outside of Gold. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen. Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. In Playa del Carmen. Beautiful place. A beautiful place. A beautiful place. Very hot, very beautiful to jump. Beautiful to beautiful. The jungle is super lush. We've been ATVing, snorkeling, snort, 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 snorkeling in cenotes. That's a cave. That's a cave. It's an underground cave. It's unbelievable. We've been zip lining. Zip lining and zip lining. Zip lining. Place. The jungle is in this space to be able to build. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, a beautiful place. The jungle is super lush. We've been ATVing. The jungle is super lush. We've been ATVing, snorkeling in cenotes. That's a cave, it's like an underground cave. It's unbelievable. Zip lining. Use this vehicle, really rare vehicle. That honestly nobody has in this space to be able to build. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Be able able to build. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Willing to help you. Vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space to be able to build these vehicles, really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. Really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen.
It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting the leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
We offer something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working.
Like-minded people, meeting the leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle, this really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Cancun, of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen.
A time here in Mexico.
There's a clip with the dancers that I am just looking for. It's gonna be so dope. Dude, when I can have a monitor, I don't need it now, but a monitor as the bottom, that would be so G. Let's see.
Out of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. use this vehicle, this really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Carmen. Carmen.
Absolutely got to get this homie in there. Because he's crushing. Ooh. Did not mean to move that.
Playa del Carmen. Beautiful place.
Oh, that's so much better.
It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting the leaders. It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's been an amazing. It's been an amazing time here.
super life. Super life.
Mm. Oh shit. Whoops. Mm.
Super life. Super life. Super life. Super life. Super life. Okay. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 1 right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Super lush. Okay. Super lush. 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 Lush. Okay. Okay. super lush.
Let's come together. Fucking dope. I lie.
Bond with them, create amazing relationships they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that
Relationships they're going to last a lifetime.
it offers some.
They're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle, this really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Beautiful place. Super lush. You can eat okay. Good morning.
People would be amazed how much fucking footage.
Good morning.
Let's fucking go, bro.
I want to welcome you to Mexico. Margaret Haggard.
If you're on the outside right now and you're thinking about joining, just
Enhance dynamics.
and you're thinking about joining, just understand that this is probably the best opportunity that you have to do what you love. Transcending into a completely new space of thinking who truly care about each other's success.
Living for a living, in my opinion, is what everybody should do.
It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle, this really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. Beautiful place. Super lush. Okay.
Try to switch the position of underground caves.
Just whining. Just whining. Mexico in Playa del Carmen. A beautiful place. A beautiful place. There's a jungle, super lush. A beautiful place. There's a jungle, super lush. We've been ATV, zip lining, snorkeling, no-day, underground cave, unbelievable. It's really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. A beautiful place. There's a jungle, super lush. We've been ATV, zip lining, snorkeling, no-day, underground cave, unbelievable. I want to welcome you to Mexico. Look at that.
now and you're looking in and you're thinking about joining, just understand that this is probably the best opportunity that you have to do what you love full time.
Transcending into a completely new space of thinking.
Who truly care about each other's success.
Living for a living, in my opinion, is what everybody should do.
It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people. It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle, this really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space.
We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. A beautiful place with a jungle, super lush. We've been ATVing, zip lining, snorkeling in cenotes, underground cave, unbelievable.
Let's fucking go. All right. I'm just gonna feel out this. Sorry. I've been looking at this room be fucking crooked. Someone fucked up their gimbal settings. $137 frames.
I want to welcome you to Mexico. If you're on the outside right now and you're looking in and you're thinking about joining, just understand that this is probably the best opportunity.
Yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
If you're on the outside right now and you're looking in and you're thinking about joining, just understand that this is probably the best opportunity that you have to do what you love full time.
Transcending into a completely new space of thinking and truly care about each other's success.
Living for a living, in my opinion, is what everybody should do.
It's been an amazing time here in Mexico. It's so nice to be around like-minded people, meeting leaders in the Market Hackers group. We've just really been able to get to know people, bond with them, create amazing relationships that they're going to last a lifetime.
It offers something very, very unique in the aspect that everyone is working together and they're willing to help you use this vehicle. It's really rare vehicle that honestly nobody has in this space. We are right outside of Cancun, Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. A beautiful place. With the jungle, super lush. We've been ATVing, zip lining, snorkeling, cave, underground cave, unbelievable.
Yeah. Telling you, Friday, I'll be done. Oh, feeling so freaking good about that project. Absolutely. Like, that's a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So about 2 hours, 20 minutes in. I think that was a good hour and a half of editing. I think I can pump out about, I mean, they had so many clips just ready, prepared. So I feel really good. Go out there, make it happen, man. Just try to create. Make it till you make it. Make it till you make it. Make it till you make it. Yo, I'm doing this project for free, but I'm getting so much value from the opportunity. And I love the guys that are, starting this business or have started this business. So I'm happy to support them in any way I can. Honestly, they helped change my mindset 7 years ago. So I wouldn't be where I am today talking to you as I am today if it wasn't for these folks. True. Facts. Absolute. Cameron Kirkhardt gave me my first book of Think and Grow Rich. Derek Alexander blew my mind and taught me the flow. Spencer, you need to get in this business, bro. All these cats. Casey, you make me laugh, man. Killing it. Like in the best way. You funny motherfucking dude. Absolutely. So let's make it happen. No excuses. It's 1:40 right now. I'm gonna wake up early. I got work. That's why I'm putting my notes together before this video editing, finding out what do I need to accomplish early in the day, so I can knock those out. Feel the crush. Feel like I crush it, and then go out there and make it happen. I do want to do some meditation. I do have to practice a little bit for tomorrow, so I'm gonna stay on. Might walk away to the bathroom for a minute.
Wow, it's absolutely black
Yeah.
in downtown Lafayette. Starting from First Street, going west now. All the signal lights are out. They have to place stop signs at the intersections because of the signal lights being out. Unbelievable.
This nigga ain't gonna run a fucking stop sign. I thought he was gonna run the stop sign with the cop right there. Yeah, he ducks the phone when the cop's right there. That's funny as hell.
Of course, there's police cars here and there watching the streets. I'm wondering how far this goes. I imagine it goes this way all the way to Orenda. Man, totally black.
That's fucked up.
it's absolutely black in downtown Lafayette. Start.
My purpose is to express my curiosity, adaptability, and intelligence by constantly seeking new information. being committed to make it happen, and sharing information on new topics. To be desirably lean, have income from business equal to that of work, no credit card debt, and obtain at least $1 million by November 17th, 2020. These pork skewers from Costco in the microwave are horrible. Over exaggeration by saying horrible. But compared to when you cook them in the oven, it's not even comparable. Dan Locke.
I think there's a difference between like a millionaire, decent life versus like really wealthy. Like you have a lot more people going in and out of your life. Like you said, your butler, your like personal assistant. But I'm getting used to it, where the delegation part, like you said, a lot of things that you actually don't do. I can't fix the light bulb, but I don't know how it works.
I have 4 personal assistants, and my life is divided into 4 categories. And I have 4 that have and some slight overlap on 3 or 4. They've been at it a long time. One takes 15 years, 12 years, 2 years, 6 years. But the other been at a long time. And I've seen their kids, one case, born, grow up and leave. The other 2, one case, not born, but certainly grow up and leave. And you see the transitions. You can never underestimate how long it can be. And so when you find somebody that's really, really good, you make sure they know they're really, really good, and you compensate them like they're really, really good. And then you got one less thing to worry about. But even at that, you can never underestimate how wrong you can be, because people can disappoint you left, right, and center. They do. But as long as you know, the you or the I, that you did virtually everything humanly possible, be firm but fair but firm, because people appreciate the kids don't lack ingenuity. What they lack is leadership. And now being a firm leader is considered politically incorrect. Showing tough love, they forget the tough part, and they only remember the love part.
The book you recommend, Tough Minded Management.
Correct, right? By Joe Batten.
Yeah, still a very relevant book.
It is. And Joe Batten was the mentor of Ross Perot, a billionaire back in the day. And he also wrote a great book.
My Principles, I think.
Yeah.
That's My Life and My Principles.
Yeah.
Not many people read it because it's not a very popular
No.
book.
And he also wrote a book, Tough Minded Leadership.
Yeah.
And those are the only 2 books you need on management and leadership. But Joe was a super human, and I had the pleasure of also being in business with him on top of it. And but I mean, strong leadership is not looked upon as an asset. Steinbrenner, who used to own the Yankees, he was a tough guy, and they won, I think, 11 championships under his leadership. And the Yankees have only won, I think, 1 since George Steinbrenner passed away. I mean, success leaves clues. If if the super successful people don't hang, don't chill, don't go to Super Bowls and all those things, and they're hard asses, okay, but only 98% of the high performers in the world are alpha males. 2% are alpha males, 98% are regular people. Because, for example, Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett all share one attribute. They're introverts.
This I'll continue. Right?
Correct, yeah. And so, I mean, you don't have to be an alpha male. And back in the day, 100 years ago, and doing research for one of my talks, they had obviously alpha males, but they didn't call them alpha males. They called them oak trees. Oak trees, because that was considered the straightest thing in the forest, and it didn't break down. And so they were called oak trees. And but when I tell people about Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, all being introverts, because most people are introverts. Most people are pleasers.
The most epic event of this century, the Oscar for high ticket closers in black, 2019. The $50 billion man, Dan Pena, king of high ticket sales, Dan Locke. Get your ticket today.
you've been raised to please people instead of being to please yourself. I tell the kids, you're gonna hear something here that you haven't heard growing up. I want you to be more selfish to fulfill your dreams. And for those people that are getting in the way of your dreams, don't be more selfish to them. Just extract them from your life. It's a lot easier. And my first wife or my current wife for many years were here to tell you, they'd say, we worship the ground Dan walks on, but nobody loves Dan more than Dan. My love for my husband is transitory compared to his love for himself. Nobody fucking loves me more than me. And that's how you be the best husband, the best student, the best father, the best brother, the best grandchild, the best citizen in my judgment. His love of himself. Of course, that's self-esteem, that's self-confidence. And compared to what he sounded like and looked like 15 years ago, there's no comparison. Zero. I mean, and now look at him. He's got a following that rivals anybody on the planet. You and the Dalai Lama, I guess, you know?
I think I'm closer to your end and continue.
Yeah. But, by the way, do you know anybody that was invited to Dali's 80th birthday? Oh, I wasn't. Some of my mentees were at the Dalis.
Wow.
Okay. That's the top of the pecking order social calendar. Okay. And they brought me back his closing speech, really asking for money. But anyway, he's put the clothes on him.
Yeah.
And at the end, he says, meditation is great. Love of humanity is great. Prayer is great. But taking action is the best of all.
Very nice.
If he had said taking fucking action, I would have liked that a little better. But apparently the Dalai doesn't use those words, at least in public. But he's always got his hand out for money.
Yes.
He's always selling.
He's closing. He's
Yeah.
raising money for sure.
And he's a high ticket closer. Because you give the Dalai 10, 20, 50 million.
Yes. Closes big ticket deals. Speaking of leadership, we're talking about growth from the company where go from 0 to 1 million, 1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to a billion. In terms of structure and leadership or even compensation, how do you structure that? What needs to change?
Okay. First of all, for those of you that have started a business, you go from 0 to 100,000 in revenue. That's geometric growth.
Yeah.
That's quantum.
Yeah.
And then $1 million, $5 million, $100 million, as Dan just alluded to. Yeah. I structured commensurate. They get paid commensurate with the growth. If you're with a company, you come in as head of marketing, head of sales, and the company's already doing $5 million, and you take it to $50 million, you should be compensated at some incremental value from that 5 to 50 million. And I believe in compensation, not at the end of the year, because you may have had a great first quarter and you don't get paid for it till the last quarter. You forget why you're getting paid. So I like to get those kind of compensations.
Like every quarter?
Yeah, every quarter. And if it's direct sales, okay, when I used to be in direct sales, I didn't come in and say, did we make any sales today? How many fucking sales did we make today? I used to pay him cash daily. I used to pay $500 bills, $100 bills on the ceiling. Okay? And the guy that made the first sale of the day could jump up and he could take a 500 or 100. He couldn't use a stool or anything. He had to jump. Okay? So I didn't give a damn which one he got. But I went and it became a feeding frenzy in the sales room. Okay? Now, when I was doing it, they call them boiler rooms.
Yeah, boiler.
Because now it's call centers, etc. Okay, yeah. But that works. I mean, and then twice a year, take the sales team, the marketing team out for a big do. Once a year, take them for a big weekend where they can bring their wives or significant others. I used to give Rolex watches to not only the guy, but his significant other. 2 Rolex watches for the maybe $1 million. Now, my accountants, well, what about $10? Fuck taxes. You put $1 million on the books for me, I bought you and your old lady or your significant other a fucking Rolex watch. Okay. And sales went through the fucking roof. Okay. Now the people they can do $1 million in business without leaving their computer. Welcome, everybody. We're back here in Amy Farm again this morning. As always,
Interesting. That's very interesting. Tesla. Dude, these blackouts, I don't know how people are. They must be furious. I'm from California. It's crazy what's going on, man.
Welcome to the Guidance for Light and Sound Meditation video series with Mark from PureEnergyMeditation.com. This is video number 4 of 45. Okay, so now that we've got a better understanding of what meditation is, let's really dive into how we actually meditate. And for me, meditation starts before you actually sit down. It's what I like to refer to as setting up your sacred space. And this is a way of drawing a line underneath all the stuff that you've been doing in the day, all the thoughts you've had, all the activity, all the stresses, all the imbalances that you've picked up, so that you're best able to sit down and meditate. And, life can be up and down. So you might have had a great day, you might have had a terrible day, you might have just had an average day. But what we want to learn to be able to do is to actually say, right, I'm drawing a line, and I'm now going to go and sit down and meditate, and that's going to help me to let go of all the things that I need to let go of. That's going to help me to rebalance, and that's going to help me to become more centered. And so setting up your sacred space is really a way of honoring that and showing to yourself that you respect your time, that you respect yourself, and that you respect stillness, which is what's behind everything and what supports everything. So this can be literally very symbolic, or it can be very practical. So where I live at the moment, I've got a beanbag in the corner of my bedroom, and that's my sacred space. That's where I go to meditate. And when I decide I'm going to go and meditate, I kind of have a little ritual. So I'll get a glass of water, I'll switch my phone off so that I'm not going to be disturbed, I'll close the curtain, switch off the lights, make sure that the room itself is nice and relaxed and comfortable, not too hot, not too cold. I've got my blanket that I always use when I meditate, I just pull over my legs. And for me, all these little things are kind of like a nice preparation, so that I know that this is something special. And for you, it might be something completely different. You can choose wherever you want to be your meditation place, as long as you can sit comfortably upright and you're not going to be disturbed. That's all you really need. There's been times when I'm not in my house, I don't have access to my beanbag. I'll meditate in a car, I'll meditate in an empty office at work, or I'll find 5 minutes in the middle of nowhere when I'm walking in the hills, and I'll just sit on a rock and meditate. Your sacred space doesn't have to be one place. It can be somewhere that you take with you on the inside. But it's having that attitude that I'm now going to meditate, so I'm going to prepare my space. And the reason for this is really quite simple. No matter how advanced you are in terms of your meditation, or whether you're a complete beginner or years and years of experience, you've always got a physical body. You've always got your emotions, and you've always got your mind. And having that kind of sacred space attitude is a way of saying, right, only those things that support me can come into this space. So if there's things I've got to do, for example, that are playing on my mind, I'll sometimes write them out on a piece of paper. That way I can put them to one side and I don't have to remember them, which means I don't have to take them into my meditation. If there's things that are bothering me, I might just symbolically just go, right, I'm just putting them in a bag, I'm leaving them over there, I'll pick them up later. But right now is my time to meditate. This is my sacred space. So I've got a physical sacred space, but I've almost got like an energy sacred space. And so as I go to sit down and meditate, I enter into my sacred space. And it's an attitude thing. And believe it or not, the attitudes you have in life are the attitudes you take into your meditation. So let's look at the most fundamental way of being, and that is loving, or to be loving, or to represent and demonstrate love in your life. So love is very accepting, love is very inclusive. So if you take a loving attitude into your meditation, that means you accept whatever comes up, and you can include anything in your awareness. By being loving and inclusive, you're more likely to notice whatever it is you're going to notice in your meditation. If we look at the opposite of that, then that would be to be very judgmental, very restrictive, and therefore very prescribed. So, for example, if your attitude as you go to sit down is, I want stillness, I want to see color, I want to experience energy, in other words, putting lots of demands, then that attitude, when you sit down to meditate, is going to get in the way because you're trying to make these things happen and you're looking for them. Whereas loving your meditation, or being in that loving way of being, doesn't have any expectations, doesn't have any demands. It just simply accepts whatever comes towards it. And therefore there's no barriers. So attitude is actually really important when it comes to meditation. And setting up a sacred space is a great way of setting up the right attitude as well. So in my space, there is love. In my space, there is acceptance. In my space, there is softness and kindness. These are the things in my sacred space. And that's represented physically by a very comfortable beanbag, a nice warm blanket, a nurturing glass of water. You don't need fancy things. You don't need joss sticks burning and incense and all these things. Although if they help you, that's fine. But what it is it's just setting up that space, which really is inside you, but which you demonstrate yourself through how you prepare your room. And even if it's as simple as just having a little bell and you just say, right, that's me kind of acknowledging that I'm now going to meditate. So I put my bell down, I listen to that sound for a moment, and then I go into my meditation. It could be anything. It could just be that the fact that you close the door and you turn off the light. Whatever it is for you, and just have fun, make it your own. But have the intention to create a sacred space, both inside and out, and then go and sit down and meditate. And for now, if you've never meditated before, obviously as we progress through these videos, we're going to explore different ways of meditating. But for now, just set up your sacred space and then go and sit in it and close your eyes and actually just acknowledge the space that you're sitting in. So if you're sitting on a cushion or sitting on a chair, feel the chair. Notice the temperature of the room. Notice the sounds around you. And notice the sounds that are on the inside and the silence as well. In other words, start to just love the space you already have. And it could just be as simple as just closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and just saying to yourself, here I am. And if you haven't already done so, then you can simply close your eyes and take a moment just to notice your body. wherever you are, whether you're sitting in a chair, on your bed, or maybe on a beanbag, just take a moment to notice how your body is supported. If you've got a blanket around you, then you can notice how that feels. And all those other little things that create comfort and support and allow you and your body to be more relaxed and able to simply let go. So just notice your body. And if there's any small adjustments you can make that would allow you to be even more relaxed and comfortable, then you can make those changes now. Because as you line things up and become more at ease physically, then you'll find it easier to simply go inside and begin to notice more of what it's like on the inside now. And just as we can change things on the outside to become more at ease, we can also be aware of and make changes on the inside. As you're here in this space, allow more of your awareness to just be present, relaxing, becoming still now. And just take a moment to notice any thoughts, any attitudes you have about being here at this particular time. And notice if the direction they take you in is more inside, in the other direction. Because creating a sacred space isn't just the things that we do on the outside. It's the thoughts and ideas that we take with us on the inside. And from this space, noticing the stillness before, around, and after each thought, we can start to notice those thoughts, those ideas we have, which support us more. Sometimes it can just be a simple word, like the word relax, or stillness. And as you notice the space between my words, then you can enjoy the space on the inside. And just play with different words that come to mind to notice if they take you more inside and more into stillness. And as we notice, and we can be aware of other things, how we feel. Not just physically, but how we feel in other ways. We can be aware of the difference between noticing whatever we're aware of in terms of sound, temperature, other sort of things on the outside, and the difference between that and noticing more of this space and this awareness on the inside. And so, taking another breath deeper into your body, as you breathe in fresh energy, notice what that's like, as the breath literally supports your body. And as you let go, allowing that breath to return to the environment on the outside, then you can notice the difference between what's outside and what's more inside now. And whatever gets your attention, whether it's a feeling or a thought or what you're noticing on the inside is simply there to give you an opportunity to notice, to accept, and then to let go. Because around everything, before everything, and after everything is simply space. And as you think about sacred space, then you can notice what comes to mind as I ask you this simple question. What would you do differently to allow yourself to be even more relaxed, even more at ease, and even more able to just be comfortably present? And whatever comes to mind this particular time is simply there to guide you. And whatever you notice, simply notice it. Be aware, and then let go. And just let go. Because being in your sacred space is also a place in time. And the more you can just be now, then you can just be now. And taking a deeper breath, relax, becoming still, still, now. And now is the time to notice more of the space, of the stillness, and to notice what it's like to just let go, whatever that means for you this particular time. And from this place and this particular time, you can begin to gently allow your awareness on the inside to notice more in terms of your body and the environment your body's within. The room, the sounds, the smells, the temperature. And the more you notice, the more you can simply notice which things support you. And from this space, and from this moment, you can allow that awareness to spread more out into the room. So that in a moment, but not yet, when you open your eyes, you're just looking from the stillness on the inside and just observing, noticing, and letting go. And so if you haven't already done so, then you can open your eyes now and notice what it's like to sit in this particular sacred space, being supported and supporting yourself, noticing, and yet just observing. And when you're ready, then you can bring more of your attention back into being in the room, so that you're still connected to the stillness, but your attention and awareness is in the here and the now. So in the next videos, we're going to really start to explore different ways of, once you're in your sacred space, going inside and really starting to discover deeper forms of stillness and all the cool stuff that can come from that. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you found it enjoyable, but also useful. If you've not already done so, then check out the first video that I did and then all the subsequent videos, because watching them in the order that they're presented, you'll get the most benefit from them. As with all the other things I do, including the teaching, MP3 downloads, articles, and the ebook, everything I do for free. And I put it out there simply to help people just like you to get the most from their meditation. So please do feel free to share this video with others. And if you've not already had a look, then head on over to my website, where you'll find lots of downloads, useful articles, and even a free ebook. And most importantly, enjoy meditating and putting into practice these different techniques and things that we're learning. Thank you again for taking the time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Awesome. And I'll say again, thank you for sharing your wisdom with me. This has been enlightening. Hey, this has been KTV. I appreciate you having curiosity, pursuing light. We're in this together. So thank you for seeking. Don't hesitate. Seeking you shall find. Life is a journey. Treat it like a marathon. What's the practice that will get you abundance? It's already in you. How can we know thyself? I love you. I appreciate you. You have a good day, morning, night. Really, I appreciate you a lot. Bye for now.